Good morning, everyone. And it's Spirit Sessions, A View of the Light. It's Sunday, October 27th, just before Halloween. We're not in costume this year. We didn't get around to being very ghoulish this year. Maybe next weekend. Maybe not. So no tricks, no treats. Share this out. And for a winning session with Bex Marie this week. And oh no, I'm sorry.
Teresa.
It's with Teresa this week. So please share out this to everyone. Our guests is probably sharing out, and I'll be sharing out on my phone to all my groups. Share it out and be a winner. And Bex will announce it at the end of the show. So Teresa, you found Dipal Shah, our guest. Please introduce her to us because I'm so excited to meet her.
There's something exciting. You guys, we discussed this at the meeting. Okay, what happened is Dipal also is giving away something free. And so one, you can go to her website and find that she's got a free package there, a kit that you could check out. But two, to win a free session with her, go ahead and share it out this week. And we will also let you know next week who wins that. And we'll let I'll know who won as well and hook you guys up. Okay, now let me tell you where I have met this amazing woman. There's two places. I met her through a class with Coach Nick. Every Thursday there was time where we got to spend and ask about the business and stuff. And she was there and she was so amazing with her business. She was so freaking organized. I'm thinking, wow. I only would love to aspire to be at that level. That was one thing. Then I saw her as a guest on Christy Warnick's show where she did the things like the data healing. I mean, the things. I don't even know what you call it, but you were able to transform the audience doing what you were doing. And it was amazing. Sitting on my end, I'm over here, wow, you know what I mean? It's like, that is so cool. So now we've got the opportunity to bring her here to you for you guys to meet. And so, Dipal, tell us, how did you get to be this amazing you?
Thank you. To all three of you, I really do appreciate you guys having me on. And what I do want to say before I do tell you about my story is today is Diwali. I don't know if you guys are familiar with we're right around the Indian New Year, which is tomorrow.
Oh,
and so today, so it's 5 days of festivities and festivals. And so we are celebrating Diwali today, which is the festival of lights. So light up your home, light up your heart, light up everything around you, because today is the day to spread that light around the world and within yourself. So I encourage you all to celebrate it with us. You know,
that's lovely.
Yes. And so for me, my journey, I mean, gosh, you know, I help people all around the world raise their vibration and help them eliminate their mental, emotional, and physical pain. See, I used to work in pharmaceuticals. I used to sell drugs for a living for a long time.
Wow.
I saw
legal ones, I take it, yeah.
Yes, legal ones. And I just saw how people, you know, dealt with their pain. I mean, so much drugs being distributed by the physicians, you know, to help people. And I don't want to say, you know, yeah, you know, because I was selling the drug, so I know the molecules, I know the chemistry behind it. I also know the side effects behind it. And every single day that my daughter and I would watch, you know, TV, you see that every other ad is a pharmaceutical drug ad, right? And she's like, Mom, why is it that most of the time they're talking more about the side effects and the warnings versus what the product helps with?
Right, exactly.
And I mean, I did this for a long time. I'm like, well, it works, you know? And I was pushing it amongst my family members. Like, you know, they'd be like, oh, I got a headache. I'm like, oh, I've got a pill. I've got, you know, this thing, a rash. I'm like, oh, I've got a cream. I've got something for everything. And now I'm just so happy to be serving a community of people who want to work on a deeper level of consciousness rather than just the surface, right? Because it's
Beautiful.
easy to do that. I mean, life is stressful. Life gets in the way. You've got all these responsibilities. It's easy to pop a pill or slap a cream on rather than going and taking the time to dive in deeper. Like, where is this coming from? Why is this here? Why is it showing up now in my life? Right? And
Yes.
for me, it was a very stressful time in my life, and I myself went through a time where I was having gallbladder issues, like my stomach would hurt, and I didn't know why. I was having all kinds of digestive issues, reflux,
Yeah.
I mean, you name
Yeah.
it. And I I didn't know what to do about it. I would apply oils, I would apply, take tons of Nexium or Prilosec or everything that was out
Right.
there.
Right.
It wasn't helping because why is it coming up again? Right? So this made me think about it and I left my job. I said, okay, I'm not enjoying my job anymore. There came a time where you just are like, I don't know, I can't do this anymore, right? And that time had come for me. And so I left my job. I started taking care of my little one because she was about 3.5 years old. And I was like, I just want to be home with her for some time. Well, the person that I am, it's interesting when things, I was just thinking, yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever. I'm just gonna enjoy it, this life of just not really having all that responsibility and putting that pressure on myself, right? So, I navigated through life for a couple of years, just trying to find myself and trying to find a healing for me, right? For
Ah,
not only
nice.
my body, but my mind, because my mind, I mean, seriously, there was a problem. I felt like I had to be in control of everything, you know?
Right.
And I felt like I was losing control in life. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I cannot be so hard on myself, so hard on my family members. When things didn't go my way, I would, oh my gosh, the anger, the rage, it was awful. So here I was, and I started to learn different modalities. And the first one was crystals and stones, which we were just talking about, crystals and stones, right? And using tools to help us get to where we want to be. And I was like, oh, wow, these things have some kind of healing in them, some kind of healing power. It was just so astonishing to me, right? And so I took that class and then I took Reiki and then I took pranic healing and I took so many other modalities because I was like, wow, there's so much information. And the information that I was so intrigued about was the fact that we are energy. And even though the funny thing is, I studied physics, I studied biochemistry, but I never realized that we, the human body, is energy, right? And there was such a big disconnect. They don't teach you that in college. And so I just, here I am on my journey now, and I want to help people overcome their pain, their aches and pains, because I know what it was like to go through it myself. Who hasn't been through even a minor headache, right?
Right.
Sometimes
Right.
it's not fun. It's like you cannot function. You don't want to do anything. You
Right.
just want to be. And you can't even just be because you're so distracted by everything that's going on internally. It's like, when is this going to go away? When is this going to go away? So I am just so happy and delighted to be here and on my journey and be here for everyone else that's on their journey. It's just been an amazing, amazing last couple of years.
I love that. What a transformation complete.
Yeah.
And you're taking responsibility for your feelings and your emotions and things, and now you're dealing with them. And I love what that brings to you. The question I'm wondering is, does this was your family on board with you as you made this transformation?
That's a good question because I think initially they were kind of like, yeah, I don't know what she's doing. You know, they heard of Reiki, right? They heard of Reiki. So, and because I had learned Reiki, they were like, okay, yeah, she does Reiki. And my mom was worried that, oh my gosh, are you taking on other people's energies? That's what Reiki does. And I was like, no, Mom, that's a misbelief that you take on other people's energies, right? So I said, no, Mom, everything is perfectly fine. And, you know, going through this journey, I always had the support of my family members, my kids, my in-laws, my parents, who still don't know if what I do. And so it's, you know, and some people think that it's voodoo, and some people, like, there's so many different names for it. And I asked my kids, I'm like, do you know what Mom does? And they're like, yeah, she works with energy, and then she does some Chinese language, and then she does she does some boo-boo stuff. I don't know. And I'm like, okay, forget it.
Oh, wow.
But they support
Close
me.
enough.
Yeah, right.
They support me, you know, and that's the biggest thing, right?
Yeah,
Is there that support? And even my husband, you know, he supports me, and he's all black and white. You know, he's very analytical, and it's very black and white for him, how it used to be for me. You know, if it's not in a research paper, oh no, how dare,
Right.
you know, even think outside of that, right? So,
Amazing.
yeah, just a beautiful journey, like I said.
Yeah, that gave you the room, the space to be able to try these things and to work them on you. Because there's one thing knowing the skill, there's the next thing applying it yourself and then showing others how, like the way shower that you are. So today,
I've helped my family, my own daughter and my husband and my other daughter, you know, so many times, even my mother-in-law and my parents, and so many family members come out of their pains and aches and discomforts. And it's just been pretty, it's been so great because it saved them trips to so many doctor visits, you know?
nice.
Like, that's when you know that I mean, that's where I started the journey, because I wanted to help my family. That was my priority. You know, I was like, I just want to do this for my family, and then it expanded into this greater thing. But yeah, it's so beautiful when you can help out your family members and yourself, and just kind of take that deep dive into your own body. Like, okay, what's going on? Because we don't ask our bodies, why are you acting this way? Or how could I help you? We don't like to communicate with it. And if we do, we're kind of biased. We're kind of biased to it, you know, if we do communicate, like, oh, maybe we're not getting the right answer. You know, we doubt ourselves. But your body tells the truth of everything. And that's what I want to help people understand, that your body has these messages for you, and it's telling you through symptoms. But how can we even prevent those symptoms, right? What does it take to prevent them, right?
Yeah.
So,
exactly. And so on the subject of the stress, it totally takes a toll on our nervous system. What are the tolls that happen to us? Because stress seems to be a normal kind of thing, when really I know it shouldn't be, but it's normal, isn't it? Every day, each one of us. So what are the tolls that stress takes on our nervous system?
well, it's quite interesting how stress impacts the nervous system, because we have become so accustomed nowadays to go into fight or flight, right? You know, like, let's say you see a tiger. How are you going to react to this tiger that's up close to you? Your adrenaline's going to be rushing, your cortisol is going to be overflowing. You're going to go into fight or flight. You're going to use up 100% of your energy plus, right? But what happens to about 95% of people now is that they are in that flight or fight mode every moment of their life, even when they're relaxing. They feel like they've seen a tiger. Okay. And so this is what's causing, like, if you're having headaches and you're not sleeping well at night, your digestive system is completely off, you have signs of depression or sadness, maybe your immune system is down and you're getting sick a lot, any high blood pressure or heart palpitations, diabetes, shallow breathing. That is the number one key to tell you that you are in stress mode. Okay. Low sex drive, another one. Your body stays inflamed. The skin may get aggravated. Maybe you're dealing with some fertility issues, which I have had many women that have come to me with that. And they know they're stressed. They just don't know what to do about it. Back pain, shoulder pain, neck pain. How many people deal with this? That was my number one issue, is everything I carried was right here on the right side of my body.
Huh.
Neuropathic pain, muscular pain, reproductive pain, gallbladder pain, chronic fatigue. I hear that all the time. Now there's stages of chronic fatigue. So people are being diagnosed with chronic fatigue, and you're nodding your head, right? You all are nodding your head. So I'm sure everyone out there is doing the same thing, and your body is screaming, yes, me. These are all the signs of the nervous system that needs help. And what's happening is, like, the body's just slowly deteriorating because it stays in that fight or flight. That parasympathetic nervous system is completely deactivated. It doesn't even know how to function, right? The parasympathetic nervous system is that calm system, the one that calms your mind and your body. But nowadays, we have no idea what that is even like. And so that's where I want to take everyone through this process whenever you guys are ready, to where we can calm down that nervous system. And so that you can get an idea. And so the gift that I am giving to everybody that you mentioned is a stress relief kit to help you prevent that stress and know what to do when that stress does occur. Okay, you have to have a way to take care of both, because if you do one and not the other, that's not a best way of managing your system, right? Our body is such an intellectual system. We just haven't tapped into that intelligence because maybe we don't have time, right? But when we do tap into that intelligence, you can heal anything. Because you hear people say, right? We can heal our own bodies. We can heal our own bodies. Yeah, but they just don't know how. Where is the key to heal the body? Right?
Yes.
So I'm giving you the key today. We have to calm down that nervous system, right? And realign it. And realign it to, because that nervous system talks to every part of the body. How many nerves come out of the nervous system, right? You've got the brain and you've got the spine. And if they're disconnected, then the whole body is disconnected, right? And I remember, somebody defined your nervous system as your own home electrical system, right? The electric box in your home, that's the intelligence system to turn the lights on in your home. If the lights don't turn on, you can't see, right? Yeah. Especially if it's in the middle of the night, you are going to walk around, you're going to bump into things, you might even hurt yourself, trip over a dog or a cat or whatever. Next thing you know, you might be in the hospital. I mean, these things have happened. When those lights go off, it can cause chaos within the body. So it's the same thing. We cannot allow that light to go off. We have to continue replenishing, rejuvenating the light, the cells in the body. And we have to take the time to do that. That's the thing.
Wow. So is
Take the
this a
time.
daily thing? Is this something we would do daily or just when we feel it?
I say do it daily. The techniques that I share with you in the stress relief kit, do it daily. I mean, wouldn't you like to walk around the world as soon as you step outside your home? Wouldn't you just like to walk around like, love it. I love it. I'm alive. I love it.
Yes, yes.
How many people can say that nowadays? I mean, we've got all this technology that bombards our brains, and we always feel like we need to, oh my God, let me look who liked my page. You know, let me look. Who loved it? I don't even know some of this lingo. And so it drives me insane when I see people, even at the dinner table, just sitting there looking at their phone. Why? What are you missing out on that's not already in front of you, right? What are you missing out on? You're missing out on life, actually, when you're putting your faces into this, you know, into the phone.
Exactly.
And
I love that.
we have to teach our kids. I feel like if we don't teach our kids now, I can't imagine what even the following generations are going to be like. I mean, already
I got chills.
there's already very little communication, and there's so much stress because of the EMFs and all this exposure to radiation and technology. I just cannot imagine what it's going to be like in the next 10 years or even 5 years down the road. So we have to learn to manage our system. And this is one of the ways to do that, to manage the system.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
I
One of the ways to mastery.
I heard a statistic. I quote a statistic from when I heard doctors say that 80% of dis-ease is caused from stress. So if we can deal with our stress, which, you know, there's good and bad stress, but it's still stress, but it can help with 80% of our dis-ease in our body, right?
Exactly. I mean, the World Health Organization actually said that stress has become a worldwide epidemic. Yeah. And they see this because there are so many diseases that are showing up. And you're right, Rhonda, like more people are having acid reflux, more people are having anxiety, headaches and migraines are through the roof, diabetes, fibromyalgia. More people are diagnosed with autoimmune diseases. And not only that, but stress is the leading factor of 5 out of 6 leading causes of death. That is significant. Because how many times do you go to the doctor? Well, how many times do people go to the doctor and the number one thing that the doctor will first say is, well, how do you manage your stress? Are you stressed? Right? That's the very, very first thing. So that's what we need to do.
So I'm thinking this process that you're going to show us is everything that doctors and the pharmaceutical companies don't want us to know. Well, because if we can do this ourselves,
our doctors want it.
Because they can show us how to prevent going on these medications, how to prevent having to go to these appointments. It's beautiful, and I can't wait.
And if you're ready, we can do the process.
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah. Woo-hoo. All right, awesome. So I don't want you
guys to tell us how it happened, how they felt, like maybe afterwards.
Yes, please. So if you're driving, please do not do this process right now. You can always come back to the replay, and the energies will be just as amazing and powerful as they are right now. Okay, so you can close your eyes wherever you are. And just take some nice deep breaths in and nice breaths out. In through your nose, into your belly, and out through your mouth. The next breath that I want you to take is in through your nose, into your belly, and out through your nose. Allow that belly to completely expand. Know that you're completely safe. Remember, this is a process, so you may feel things such as tingling, heat, coolness, and other sensations if you're sensitive. And if you do not feel anything, that's okay too. So take one more deep breath. And I want you to constrict your body, like just hold all the tension and all the muscles, the cells. I want all the way down to your toes, your face. You might even make a funny face, but just crunch everything up. Just tense everything up. And release. One more time. Just hold everything really tight. And release. All right, let's go ahead and I'm just going to align your spine. I love doing energetic spinal adjustments. I'm just going to align everybody's spine, everyone that's joining us here today. Feel each vertebrae just coming into alignment. Feel that beautiful alignment taking place along your spine. You're going to start feeling yourself just elongating. You're going to feel straighter. Your hips are going to feel less tight. As I open up some channels along the spine, I'm going to go ahead and go inside and clear the overflow of energies along the spine. So if you're having any back pain or neck pain, you're going to feel all this stuff releasing immediately. Don't hold your breath, just continue to breathe. Okay, going up to the brain, clearing the energies in the neural pathways, opening up channels right around your head. Everywhere that your body feels like it's disconnected, I'm going to reconnect that through the nervous system, the brain, and the spine, becoming united. Let's go ahead and reset that parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system so that it's working just the way it's supposed to, at the frequency and vibration that it's meant to be at. All right, now feel the flow of joy and happiness coming in through the nervous system. Feel this ananda, which is also known as divine bliss, throughout the cells of your body. Feeling everything working in congruency. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice breath out. Notice how you feel before you open your eyes. Notice how your body feels. Notice what shifts are happening in your body right now. And over the next couple of days, pay attention, as these energies were very powerful and they do work. So pay attention. Take another nice deep breath in and open your eyes. Very nice.
Oh, so cool.
What a nice
Very
I got to tell you, that tightness that was in my chest and in my back is almost all gone. So it's awesome.
Beautiful.
How about you, Bex?
I usually have a lot of issues with my neck, and that's where most of my headaches come from. It's where I carry all my stress. And I could actually feel all those areas just shifting, tingling, and the warmth, and just melting away. And it was really like kind of something I've been searching for so long. I couldn't quite achieve. I've been, meditation also, but there's something different that was happening, and it was really beautiful. So I'm excited to see how that's going to continue. So thank you.
I love
that.
Yeah.
Myself, my lower back, that fixed, but something interesting. I felt cracking, but it wasn't in my neck. It was above my shoulder. So I don't know what could be cracking, but there's like two above my shoulder, not a part of my physical body, that was cracking. And then the image I got toward the end, I don't know if this is normal, but I actually saw a horse breathing. You know how wide they can breathe and let go? I was feeling like I was as free as a horse. So I don't know what that means, but I was feeling that.
I love
Thank
it.
you.
Love it. And whatever you're feeling, I mean, everybody's going to feel something different. They're going to, it's your way of releasing all the stress and all the tension and all the aches and pains that you're holding on to, right? We like to localize things. That's why it shows up as a pain in just that one area every single time, because we like to compartmentalize or localize our pains. And so you can always come back to this process. Like I said, if you didn't get a chance to do it, please do come back to it, because as these three beautiful ladies have mentioned, they love it. And yeah, you will feel some cracking, like snap, crackle, pop, because your vertebrae are it's all coming back together and aligning the way it should. Whether you feel it like or hear it on a physical or a energetic level, because I think you mentioned that you felt it like it wasn't in your body, but you felt it. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, everything starts to align, right? Even on that higher planes. So give it time and allow that process to just, embed within your body and clear. Especially
Cindy Aldridge.
Hours.
I wanted to share some of this. Some of our watchers. Cindy Aldridge said she came in late, but she jumped right in and she's feeling fluid. Kenzel Mitchell. Hi, Kenzel. I have been having muscle spasms on my right side. I feel a relief. I felt the cracking in my spine, moving and shifting too. Kelly Bird says her neck feels much better. She's feeling great and thanks you. And Nancy Louise says she's so appreciated. Thank you very much, Dipal.
Awesome.
And I got some hearts and loves going up there from everybody.
I see that.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful bodies.
So if you want to connect in with Dipal, all their information is at the beginning of this. She can also answer any questions you might have and put some more of her information. But you can opt in. There's a link right in to opt into her this process, and also you can watch it over and over again on our show or on our YouTube, and the links are in there for that. So, yeah, take advantage of all those wonderful gifts. And if you've shared it,
get in touch with Dipal.
Dipal is giving away a 20-minute session, private session, so that's really weird.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I think everybody can use, it's like getting a massage, right? I think everybody can use an energetic session. It's like, I love getting massages, and sometimes it's like, oh man, I don't have time, right? But we have to start making time because it's all going to accumulate. And, you know, you could start doing stuff at home with the stress relief kit, and that's going to start everything off for you. You know, start clearing things for you, because you are going to learn the most powerful and ancient techniques in that relief kit, and you're going to be able to release that energy built up that's going on in your body. You're going to learn how to let go and overcome stressful situations. How many of us are put into stressful situations, like within the next moment, right? Maybe this next part of the day, something else, you know, something will come up. My assistant just called me this morning and she's like, Dipal, my uncle passed away, you know, and that's stressful. Somebody passing away, it's a stressful situation, you know, so stress is not just, oh my gosh, something happening to you or within you, but it's also something happening to somebody else that also domino effects into your own body and how you take it, right? So things outside of us can create a lot of stress in our body. So you'll learn a lot of mindful ways of releasing the stress, and so take advantage of that stress relief kit.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's an amazing gift. Absolutely.
It's so timely. We need to start relating to our bodies and taking this to the next level, relating to the earth again. It's time to come back to who we truly are and just how amazing that we really, really are. No more denial. It's time to step into this. So excited. Do you have anything you would like to promote that's coming up? Books, anything?
At this time, I have, I actually do have a membership. If people would like to take advantage of my quantum membership, it does have free stuff that goes along within this wonderful membership. There's free group calls. There's discounts for sessions, amazing discounts for sessions. There's also 21 days of healing within the membership. So, and right now it's only $35 for the first month. So I would take advantage before we start into November. When we start having the group calls, I want you guys to be a part of it. So take advantage of the membership.
Awesome. And Bex, you got your special question?
Yes. If you had to choose a song to be the theme song of your life, what would it be?
Okay, so I don't know. Okay, I've got the lyrics to this, but I love this song, and it's called Celebrate Your Life. Okay, and it's filled with, like, it's just filled with life. It's a carefree, it feels like a party song, okay? And it just brings excitement and just a big smile on my face every time I listen to it. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's by MIIA. I think that's what it is. And yeah, MIIA, and it's called Celebrate Your Life. So that's my song.
Maybe you could put it in the links in the YouTube
comments,
link in the comments,
Yeah.
and then we can all. I love going and listening to them that way. That's cool.
Totally. Yeah. I will do that right now. I just love this song. So
we'll have a Diwali dance party after, right?
Right?
Yes.
There we go.
That's right.
Yes. And I want you guys to know that in Tennessee, 45,000 people are without the lights from a storm that went through right now. So let's send our light to them, hoping to ignite their lives as we celebrate today. So
that's awesome.
Send it out.
Yes.
I know we're all so powerful together.
And I just have to say, I pulled this card when we were talking, and it's medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. So I thought that was like,
Ooh,
you can't make this stuff up, right?
Beautiful.
So I think
yes.
we have to connect, like you said, Deepal, to our body and start listening to our body and start taking care of our body and stop living just in our head. Like,
Yes.
Yes.
do these exercises that you've given us so we can connect to that inner knowing. Like, pay attention, right? That's what you want us to do.
Ooh,
I love that card. I love it. Just an additional message for everybody,
Yeah.
you know.
Absolutely. I
Mm.
think it's interesting though, like as I was reflecting on what you're saying about how stress is an epidemic in this world, and you think about it, as we have forgotten our natural healing abilities, we need to experience that duality in order to remember, to unlock those abilities, to be able to step into that power again and really shift it. So of course we're all experiencing this intense level of stress so that we can learn how to really face it and overcome it and go back into being in oneness and peace and unity. So I think, even in that, as we're recognizing how much stress we are exposed to every single day and we take it on, it's still that gift that is coming endlessly to us to offer us the experience, to know how to move within ourselves and adapt to heal ourselves, So it's just like a little perspective shift on that. I love it.
Yeah, so true. Like Deepal was a drug salesperson, and that's for looking for cures outside of your something from outside yourself or be told by someone outside yourself. And like you say,
yeah.
you teach us the tools how to do it ourselves, in ourselves.
Listen to our bodies.
Yeah, that's awesome. Glad.
Yeah,
That's
it is so
wonderful.
important. And I thank you guys for allowing me to be here and share this with the world because the more we share this out, it's going to be so much more important to send that message because it takes so much time for, we all always look at like posts, right? How many times do you say, oh, yeah, that resonates with me, but then you're done, right? But are you really incorporating that in your life? Right? You can like and love as many posts as you want that resonate with you, but if you're not taking the action, then that's where you're getting stuck. So if you're feeling that stuck feeling like, gosh, I can't get past this, it's because that main thing in your life, that stress, and I'm not saying that, okay, like stress is just going to go away. Like all our obstacles and challenges in life, they're just going to go away. They're not, and that's reality. It's how we perceive it and how we can manage it, right? We can either be in a stressful situation, find out some news or whatever and go crazy, and everything's chaotic around us and we're yelling and screaming and whatever else is happening on. But what if we were just working from a calm space? What if you could concentrate better, focus better, think better, right? Have better direction as to what you need to do next, right?
Harness it.
Because when you are in that stressful mode, how do you think? You can't think. You're like, I can't think right now. Stop talking to me. How many times do you tell your kids that, right? Stop talking right now. I can't think straight. It's the same thing, right? You can't think straight because your nervous system is out of whack. That's when when you start saying things like that and things like that fly out of your mouth, there's something going on with your nervous system. So switch off. And allow me to help you to do that. If you don't know how to manage that and help you turn that switch off and your body is showing you all these symptoms, let me help you. That's what I'm here for.
Beautiful. Thank
So
you
Bex.
so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Bex. Thanks so much, Deepal. So Bex,
Yes, thank you.
who was our winner last week?
The one who won a reading with me for sharing out the most last week, and I'm probably going to butcher your name. I apologize. We practiced a little bit. We're not doing so good with it. It's Sasuna. Never going to get the last name right. Galerios, something like that. I will contact you, so you'll know that you won. I apologize for not saying it right, but I will learn. yeah, so congratulations for winning, and I'll be happy to get a hold of you and set up your mini reading. Thank you for sharing it out. And whoever shares out this week, whoever shares out the most, will win a reading with Teresa. So get this shared out. Again. Yes.
And
we have two winners.
Yes, that's
two
true.
winners.
We have two winners. Absolutely. Sorry. And yeah, we'll also have the opportunity to win a session with Dipal, which is amazing, and you don't want to miss that either. It's a really powerful opportunity to get your stress under control, to learn what you need to, just being able, this experience we had today was so powerful. Could you imagine a one-on-one session? Like, yeah, like you got to be ready to really step into that and just embrace it. That's a huge gift. So please share this out. We know everybody's experiencing stress at some extent in their lives right now, so this is an amazing opportunity for everyone to be able to just have that moment of peace and calm, start getting back to center. And, Dipal's the way to go if you really want to learn how to manage your stress and how to get back into that perfect divine health that we're all meant to experience. That peace, that calm. So, yeah, thank you so much, Dipal, for hanging out. And anybody who is interested, the Sacred Sisterhood Guidance, which we are also a part of, Rhonda, Teresa, and I, we are doing a workshop coming up on November 11th. Right now we have an early registration special. So you get all four. It's a 4-part workshop. We'll have them on sacred dates. So it'll be 11, 11, 12, 12, 1, 1, and 2, 2. And each part is helping you to, it's quantum leap manifesting. That's the workshop we're doing. And it's really helping you to learn how to use these situations in life that may be stressful to really harness your power of manifestation and transform your perspective on how it can actually be helping you and not holding you back, right? So we're all going through this. We're all going through these stressful situations. How can we use that to step into the next level of manifestation? So we're going to be teaching you how to do that. So if you want to contact us, we will put a link in the comments so you can get a hold of us and get yourself registered early. And we will be ending the early registration special, I think, on Halloween, right? We discussed. So that will be closing out then. So if you register now, you'll get a discount. Anytime after that will be regular pricing. So it's definitely something to take advantage of. And it'll be with Kiralani and Kaylee Lynn also, which are amazing powerhouses. So yeah, we're excited for that. And I think that's all of it. Anything else that we remember? Any other announcements?
In about an hour, I have a show too. It's a workshop for, it's called Return to Source, Heal your life and heal the planet, where we are aligning our chakras with the ley lines of the earth, and we are sending the dragons through to clear up those ley lines, and we're having a sound bath, and we're doing some qigong, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's in about an hour as well.
Awesome.
We're on Teresa, which page?
It has an event page.
Oh, it does.
So,
okay.
So throw the link in the comments, team.
Yeah.
all right.
If you can. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, check it out. And we'll be back next Sunday. I don't know who our guest is. It'll be a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
A lot of fun happening.
Always a surprise.
It's going to be a surprise right
Yes.
now. I'm hoping to hear back from a few people, but it's going to be a surprise.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be fun though. Whoever it is, we always have fun.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
So thank you,
Dipal.
my
Have a-
sisters, and thank you to all people.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Yes.
Year. Happy
Happy
Diwali.
Diwali.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Have a blessed week.
Namaste.
Thank you.